Hello everyone, welcome back to Learn Web Coding. My name is Durgesh Sahani. In this episode, we will build category management in React and connect it with our protected Laravel API. Quick plan: extend the API helper, create a category manager component, load categories with the save token, create new categories, edit existing categories, delete categories, and connect the screen inside app. This is the protected category flow. React sends the save token with each category request. Laravel checks sanctum, and React updates the category screen from the JSON response. First, we update api.js. We read the token from the options object so protected requests can attach it later. If a token exists, we add the authorization header with bearer token format. This is what Laravel Sanctum reads for protected routes. Now we add get categories. This function calls the categories endpoint with the save token and returns the Laravel response. Next, we add create category. It sends the new category data as JSON along with the token. Now we add update category. It uses the category ID in the URL, then sends the edited category data to Laravel. Finally, we add delete category. It uses the category ID and token, then asks Laravel to remove that category. Next, we create category manager.jsx. We import React state tools and the category API functions. This empty form object gives us one clean starting shape for create mode and reset mode. Now we create the category manager component. It receives the token from app, then stores categories, form values, editing ID, saving state, errors, and messages. Now we create load categories. It calls Laravel, receives the category list, and stores that list in React state. This effect runs when the component opens with a token. That makes the category list load automatically. Now we create reset form. The two state updates are simple, so we add them together and explain what they reset. Now we create handle edit. The selected category values are copied into the form so the same form can update it. Now we create the save handler. The first lines prepare the form submit, then the try block chooses create or update. Now we create the delete handler. It removes the category, shows the success message, and reloads the latest list. The component returns a category page with a heading and two panels, one for the form and one for the list. The form uses on submit, so create and update both go through the same save handler. The name field is controlled by React state. The value comes from form.name and on change updates that property. The slug field follows the same controlled input pattern. This is the value Laravel stores for URL friendly category names. The description uses a text area because it can be longer than one line. It still follows the same state pattern. The status checkbox stores true or false, and the message blocks show API success or error feedback. The submit button changes between create and update based on editing ID. The cancel button appears only while editing. Now we create the list panel header. It shows the total number of categories currently loaded from Laravel. Finally, we map over categories. The loop renders each row and the action handlers connect that row to edit and delete. Now we update app.jsx and import category manager. App will decide when to show the dashboard and when to show categories. Inside app, we add active screen state. Dashboard stays the default and categories becomes the next screen. Now we update the sidebar navigation so dashboard and categories change the active screen in React. This category manager line receives the saved token from local storage. That token is what the category component uses for protected API requests. Now we append category styles. The panel class creates the wildcard surface used by the form and list. Next, we create a two-column grid for the form and list with a clean gap between them. Now we style the category form fields, text area, checkbox row, and action buttons. Finally, we style the category list, rows, status pill, row actions, and responsive behavior. Now we run npm rundev, make sure Laravel is also running with PHP artisan serve because every category request goes to the protected Laravel API. Now we test the full category flow. The login form already has the admin email and password. So submit it and then open the category screen from the sidebar. Create one category from the form. After saving, confirm that the new category appears in the list from Laravel. Now edit the category we just created, update a value and save it again. The list should refresh with the updated data. Finally, delete the category. When it disappears from the list, we have verified the complete Crud flow from React to Laravel. In this episode, we use the saved sanctum token to load, create, update, and delete categories from React. In the next episode, we will build product management in React, including product fields and image upload. That is it for this video. The category screen is connected, and the same pattern will help us build products next.